Hey, and welcome to the audio version of Learn How to Prepare, Pitch, and Become a TV Guest. Share your expertise, generate leads, grow your income and credibility with TV guest appearances by Bart Smith, tvguest.com founder and TV guest. Read to you by the author himself. That's me, Bart Smith. Hey, let's get started. First, RAVE reviews or testimonials. I'm going to read to you a few of the RAVE reviews or testimonials about this book, because as you hear what other people have to say about the book, you then might start thinking how beneficial and amazing this book really is when it comes to you preparing, pitching, and becoming a TV guest on TV. So here we go. The first review is from Jamie. Jamie has worked in TV client relations and is an industry analyst and works in Burbank, California. When Bart asked me to read this new book, How to Prepare, Pitch, and Become a TV Guest, I had no idea what I was in store for. I'd been working in the television industry for big-named companies for going on 20 years. As I read every page, I said to myself, Bart, how do you know all this? Seriously, he said everything I'd tell a potential client, but with more detail and tips that even I would never think or even suggest. For example, having a TV guest conduct a website or sales selling system and merchant account audit to be sure they were prepared to handle any potential bandwidth limitations or a spike in sales activity from a single TV exposure, so their website or merchant account company didn't shut down their account for false flag activity. Now, who would know to tell them that? My friends in the business wouldn't. As I kept reading, Bart covered what most TV industry professionals might know, but with one big difference. They don't know the first thing about how to write a book and put all this information in one source, let alone write one as fast as Bart did when it came to this book. He said he wrote it in 1 week. Wow. So all I can say is, congratulations, Bart. Great job. And thank you for writing what we all want to tell potential TV guests, but you did it so succinctly inside this book. What a primer for anyone wanting to be on TV and how to best prepare for a successful TV guest appearance. If you plan on being a TV guest, or you've been one already, keep this book by your side and review it often. There are tons of great ideas in it for you to help improve your TV guest performance, hands down. And again, that was a review by Jamie, my friend, TV client relations and industry analyst. And again, I've been working in the TV industry for 20 plus years. She's a really great gal. Here's another one from Gwen. Coming from someone who has never been on TV before and who aspires to be a TV guest one day, this book is exactly what I was looking for to help me prepare to be a TV guest and improve my odds at getting booked as a TV guest. Bart has given me a lot to think about and answered so many of my questions and things I didn't even think to ask, wouldn't know to ask, and couldn't even ask anyone because I wouldn't know who to ask. Thank you, Bart, for writing this book. It's helping me so much. And Gwen was a first-time author living in Atlanta. Can you tell so far what these people, just 2 people so far, think about this book and what's waiting for you inside the contents of this book? I've got 3 more to read to you, and then we're going to get into the book. Here's one from my good friend Hassani, and he is an author, TV reality show contributor, lives in Atlanta. Having been on TV before, as a TV guest, had my own guest appearance on reality shows, and given tons of interviews over the years. As an author, I still learned a lot from Bart's book, How to Prepare, Pitch, and Become a TV Guest. He confirms what I know works and doesn't work. And he opened my eyes to areas that I never would have thought before. I know Bart and his work and training in many areas of business and marketing is beyond anyone I know. Thanks a lot, Hassani. Anyone who reads this book is definitely in store for some serious TV guest appearance training. Yeah, again, thanks, Hassani. That was a really nice review. Another one, this is my friend Gail. She's in Hollywood, and she's been a Hollywood correspondent for 20, 30 years. she's been in the business. Interviewed upwards of 15,000 celebrities, politicians, musicians, artists. I've known Bart for 20 plus years because I've known her for that long too. I remember when he came up with the idea for tvguest.com back in 2004. While he kept that marketing card in his back pocket, I watched him help and train so many people over the years with their books, websites, marketing, and so much more. Bart cares and gives his all, no matter who they are. Now that Bart has finished writing his books, and I can see why now is the time to bring tvguest.com to life and to help everyone get heard, seen, and become a guest on TV to help accomplish their goals. I know he'll pour every ounce of energy he can into helping his clients and tvguest.com members achieve success. Having been on TV talk shows and news shows before, I can tell you Bart's book on how to become a TV guest is spot on and should be required reading for anyone wanting to become a TV guest on any TV show. And lastly, we've got Dave, who's a marketing consultant, Studio City, California. Reading this book, cover to cover, is like sitting down with a TV show consultant or publicity agent for 3 to 5 hours, asking him or her all kinds of questions related to becoming a TV guest. The problem most people have is they don't know what questions to ask or who they should ask. Bart removes that hurdle with such an insightful approach to educating TV guest prospects. By the way, if you were to sit down with someone to ask them all these questions inside Bart's book, that consultation would easily cost you between $500 and $1,000, plus or minus. So, is this book worth $500 to $1,000 in consulting? Absolutely. While I should be upset that Bart's taking business away from me, I'm also excited that he could be sending me even more qualified candidates that won't waste my time with these questions because they've been enlightened ahead of time by this book. Way to go, Bart. Thanks for more and future qualified TV guest clients for me to work with. So just reading through those few reviews, testimonials, you can see the value of having a book like this in your hand or listening to the audio version of it so that you can prepare yourself properly to become a TV guest on a TV talk show, morning, noon, night, news kind, entertainment shows, all kinds of shows. Well, hey, let's now get into the book. And thank you for listening to these reviews and testimonials. I know even for myself, they really shed light on the value of this book, how to prepare, pitch, and become a TV guest.